Note that there's an O-ring on this dude right here, so make sure you note that. This is a black gear. I'm not sure how many teeth this has on it, but this should be the one for a 276 rear end. Okay. Let's get you guys repositioned here a little. Whoop. That didn't work, did it? Let's try again. Alright. Come on. You guys keep falling over now. Let me do something different. This is professional videography at its finest. I've got I've got my little whatchamacallit, camera stand, but it's kind of flaky, likes to fall over. Oh, that ain't much room there. Really probably need a socket to go on there, but we'll see if we can suffice otherwise here, maybe. I don't know, sometimes I like using a wrench. It just seems like I have better control over things. Alright, we got it turning now, so we can maybe not. Camera stand, you need your camera stand. Okay, hang on, let me get the stand. Alright, let's deal with this guy. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture with my trusty Sanyo camera, so I remember how to put all this back together. Alright. Okay. Now, let's see. You got looks like a 7/16 bolt there. Try out my trusty ratchet wrenches, which won't fit. I'll be dogging you. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. Shouldn't have to take these bolts all the way out. Should just slip on off here. In a perfect world it would. I have to spread this just a little up here to get this out. Yeah. I don't like to pry on anything, but I will if I have to. Okay. This comes out. You have a little washer under it. Oops, that's a That's a, I'm sorry, that's an E-clip. It's an E-clip under there, so we're going to pry that out. Alright, then a washer. And then, alright, ready to undo that one. So I wonder how long it will take for some so-called YouTube expert to come say, he'll leave one of those comments that goes something like, "This dude's a joke. This dude doesn't know what he's doing. This dude should never work on transmissions." He's the YouTube authority who never makes videos for anybody else to use. He never shows what he knows. He's just a big fat whopper that sits in his chair, I guess, and dispenses comments. "This guy should never work on transmissions." Well, you know what I say, bud? If you got that to say, I say you should prove what you know. Otherwise, I have nothing to learn from you. Alright, let's get this one off. Now, this also serves if you're going to do a seal replacement, which is, pardon my language, but the seal's right here on this thing. And if you ever have to do a selector shaft seal replacement when they start leaking, and they will, this thing's a bitch to do in the car. So make sure you replace this anytime you got the transmission out. I don't care if you're just taking it out to paint it. Be sure you do that. And then keep all your bits and pieces in order. So I'm going to take another picture here to kind of line things up so I know what order they go in. Yeah, I'm going to take another picture. Can I take a picture of you? Okay, yes. Take a picture. Alright. There we go. We probably need to go ahead and, while we're here, we probably just need to go ahead and just try to pry this seal out. Now when you pry something out like that, if you're using a pick like this, don't gouge what you got the seal against, like this thing here or a piece of aluminum or whatever. You point your tip out towards the outside of it, because you're taking the seal out. You don't care if you wreck the seal. Well, something went flying. Anyway, there you go. So try not to pry on the aluminum. Now this thing's out, so I'm just putting just a very, very light force on that. Won't hurt anything. Seal here, this thing is a thorn in the side of many torque flight owners, because this sucker will leak up here. Well, having this sucker will leak, and it leaks down on the top of the pan right here, or this thing will leak. This is the second thing that's a pain to leak, but this thing will leak. Anyway, you'll have any series of leaks that come from up here, and they'll go down and leak on the pan, and the owner thinks, well, it's the pan leaking, because it's coming right off the pan. Well, it's not the pan leaking, it's this thing up here. It's this thing. I've had all this leak at one point or another. And they'll take the pan off and on, you know, and I can't fix that leak. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I got a leak that I can't fix. I put a pan on, I put a gasket, I put another gasket, I sealed it, it still leaks. Well, you got to get your mirror and a light and look and see if it's coming from up here, guys. So, back to the side. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll let you know when we get back together. Kidding. Let's see. And I had problems with this thing. This thing is, I don't know if it's out of adjustment because the car won't start. Oh, come on, don't tell me I gotta go out and get another one of these wrenches. I'll be right back. Fortunately, I'm only 8 steps from the toolbox, so. But this thing, you got, when I put this new switch in here, the old switch went bad on it, wouldn't do anything, and this one wouldn't do anything, and I thought it was bad, but the the it's just out of adjustment, I guess. Alright, put that to the side also. Okay then, so I think I'm going to whoop this thing around and I'm going to get that front seal pulled, and then I will pull out these pressure taps, all of them, bag them up. Don't mess with this right now. There's a step you have to do on this, so don't touch this right now. So, okay, all right, let's get that front seal out.